guys, this is like the secret triune cult of the survival horror fans. Starring Sarah's Knight.
Atlantis.
Sarah's Knight Jr.
Hell no! I do not claim you, sir. I disown you.
Ixion here.
Wow.
Yeah, I came up with something pretty lame there.
Yeah, so we went ahead and went back to the main foyer.
And actually, something did happen. Like, right as you left the room, I remembered that in the green hallway with the double doors,
yeah,
like, zombie hands come out through the boards, and Ix was like, by the way, the first time I played through this, that scared the crap out of me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's a jump scare. Of course it's going to.
Well, yeah, but...
You know, that's what Resident Evil doesn't do anymore. No more jump scares. Like, with the modern, it's all action all the time.
Honestly, the only one I can think of from 4 offhand is when you're in that, like...
The boat?
Not even that.
No, the cemetery.
But,
No, the cemetery man.
Cemetery Man?
No, not the cemetery man, but like those dogs in the cemetery, like it's lightning and stuff, and you just see their eyes before you see them. And
no, I meant like serious jump scare to where you totally can't see it coming unless you just slowly walk up. Is in that kitchen in the military facility, and that dude was just hanging out in like the furnace.
Oh yeah.
And like right as you walk up to it, he just bursts out of it and grabs hold of you.
You know what? I got to give credit to Resident Evil 4 for still being able to, at least in some areas, still giving you that creep factor.
Yeah, it was extremely tense.
At times.
At times.
It's still very action oriented. It's still dark and everything. Like Resident Evil 5 was a lot brighter and everything. But
yeah,
the thing is, like in Resident Evil 4, I got that old RE like tension feel.
Yeah.
With the Iron Maidens, right?
Oh my gosh, those things are... You had no idea how the hell to fight them when you first played through the game. You were like, what the hell do I do?
Not only that, that noise is awful.
Oh, by the way, Sherry's okay, don't worry.
Just that...
We do not see a little girl get graphically eaten by a zombie. That would be horrible.
There's yet to be a zombie game that's done to take that back. There has.
What?
Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Zombie children.
Clementine gets eaten?
What?
No. It was an unnamed child in...
Somebody else.
It was like in, I think, it was either episode 3 or episode 4, the group busts into a house, and in the attic they find the...
Oh, yeah. Ooh, boy, that was a dark scene,
that was
effective.
Yeah, I think that was the best
Leon!
Do you notice how everybody only has like a plethora of about 4 or 5 motions to make when they're talking? Hand on hip. That.
Hand out.
Palm out like, give me 5.
He's just doing the same one she was doing.
And waving.
Leon, I'll go look for her. You go and find us a way
The
out.
point.
Of course. But before
I forget...
the arm in, arm out.
You don't even know why that's funny.
Actually, no. Why? What's
All right,
up?
Attack on Titan, right? Remember?
Right.
There was a character named Armin, right?
Right.
There was an animated GIF of him. It was drawn so cutesy, right? Where there was a giant Titan there with his mouth just gaping open.
Right.
It showed Armin just sticking his hand in his mouth and pulling it out. And it was going, arm in, arm out. Arm in, arm out. His name is Armin.
Yeah.
It only works in English.
Yeah.
Oh, goody, flame rounds.
Because in Japan, arm out's not a thing. Armin is a name.
I just now noticed how on the A game, there's so many less zombies in all the rooms. Like, most of the rooms are already emptied out, but when you come through in the B game, freaking zombies everywhere.
This piece of music right here, I swear.
It is nice.
That got me. I was like on edge.
It's like, something's there. Something's there. I don't...
Yeah, like, that's the thing. A whole lot of the music, like, there's nothing here, but a lot of the music make you think that something was going to come at any second. Like, oh, God, it's coming.
See, that's the problem. I think that's, like, the only problem with Resident Evil. You play it enough, and it loses...
Well, I mean, that's inevitable, though.
Yeah.
That can't be helped.
Well, I mean, you can play... There's some games you can replay forever, and it feels the same every time.
Yeah, by falling through the floorboards.
The first time through, though.
Oh, yeah, that's something special.
Yeah. These games are like like roller coasters. You know, you ride it once.
Roller coaster
And
of scares.
go around. Roller coaster.
Don't even ask me. Yeah, nice.
I'm sorry.
Lance just did a
Wow.
zombie pose. Don't ask me how I remembered how
I
that's
remember
supposed to
this.
go.
I remember exactly how it's supposed to be.
This is how puzzles are supposed to be. The shelves, they slide so perfectly.
The screams up in here is going.
Damn.
I believe there's a liquor on the top balcony, so I'm just going to screw
Damn.
that for
Scarce
now.
of ammo. Damn. Where's the FH ready? That's not working. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, I forgot. They actually can kind of fall upon you and just go for
Whatever. A foot grab does like next to no damage.
And you instantly kill a zombie.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost worth it.
Yeah. Always happy.
Get a nice little rebound noise. Okay.
I'm still looking for the singing zombie you mentioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Let's let this ladder down.
Yeah. This is always a big part for me. I'm like, I feel like everything's all interconnected now.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's just around the corner, so I'm not even about to. Yeah.
I like how your voice got higher.
Let's just give myself a little more room here.
And sure, people complain about static cameras, but
I like it.
they heightened the
Yeah.
what am I trying to say?
Besides,
I
they
did like how they
rarely
kinda-
Oh gosh.
I did like how they kind of flowed in Veronica, though.
like down corridors. That's because
Like
that
when
was
you
the
turned the
first
corner,
Resident-
the screen would kind of follow with you instead of
In
actually.
What?
some
No, what? You're
places.
using the bow?
Yeah, he's using the bow.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, that's because Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 used these static, like isometric shots that aren't actually like 3D rendered, environments. In Veronica, they switched to that, so the camera angles and dynamic camera changes would actually work,
Ah.
And it did.
and it did.
Well, may I add.
You put up that double herb, or drop that mixed one.
And crap. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to drop this and take the double herb.
You do have the lighter now if you wanted to go back and go to the fireplace.
You know what? Why the hell not?
I'd get that out of the way.
Besides, the puzzle where you have to use the 2 ruby stones is up ahead, so I might as well go back for it.
You don't want to save?
I'll save when I come back.
Alright.
I mean, we're just going back. It shouldn't have repopulated.
Yeah. They were probably like halfway through though.
Actually, they really don't.
Do they not?
Like, in one room, I think if you wait around long enough and you don't use that cord on the shutter, then they crawl through the open shutters in that hallway where you met the first licker. But it's like, by that time, you're kind of an idiot if you go back down that way anyway.
That you don't
'Cause
have
there's
a reason
nothing
to.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. On top of that,
But
I do have to swing by the spade room back here as well, and I forgot
yeah.
to do that for the crank, I believe.
yeah. Yeah, I was telling SK between videos that the newer Resident Evils are only interested in making set pieces, but classic RE was more interested in making environments
Yeah.
to get you in where you are. Like, especially like this whole thing, like, sure, it's a loading screen, but you're opening a door, and you don't know what's behind the door.
Yeah. SK still doesn't like them.
Yeah, I just really hated it first because I couldn't see any deeper meaning with it. I was just like, why don't I just walk through the damn door?
It's a loading screen.
But I didn't know that, they're just using something to cover for the loading time.
Yeah, but it's really effective too, though.
Cranky.
Hey, yoink. Did you just say cranku in English, Japanese?
Yeah.
Cranku? Did you just say Crank.
Crank.
And I automatically said it as Cranku.
He just said cranku. Like, there's no reason to do that.
That's how you say it in Japanese. That's how they say it.
I thought it was like when they said something in English, they just decided to add like that ooh sound at the end just to distinguish that, hey, we're still Japanese trying to speak English.
No, you gotta go that way, right?
Yeah.
Kuranku.
I was turning around.
I don't trust you.
Around. Actually, you know how they say milk tea in Japan? How they actually, in Japanese, you know what the Japanese pronunciation of milk tea is?
What?
Miraku tea.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I mean, it's just like you would think. Like, when you make fun of the accent, that's just how they actually say it.
This room was really interesting with the classroom and stuff. Like, they sat down and like, okay, well, every time we change the camera angle, we want to show this way, we want to show it this way, and this way. It makes it so environmentally.
By the way, that's the word of the day. It's environmental.
Environmentally?
Environmental. Or any?
Did you just do a Pee Wee Herman?
Yes,
scream?
because I said that was the word of the day, and that's what Pee Wee Herman does. We say the word of the day.
Well, at least sound like Pee Wee Herman.
I can't do that, really.
Oh, good old Paul Rubin.
Yeah, going back, that's one reason why newer Resident Evils are not scary. They are just action set pieces where things blow up. Like, how many times does stuff blow up in
It's
these
like,
classic
we
games?
need to, like, go through, like, Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6 and look in the credits again and see if we can't find Michael Bay in it or something.
I knew it!
Dang
It's,
it!
Yeah, it seemed to be more about, like, how badass can we make the monsters at the
Yeah.
expense of, you know,
Well, the
kind of the
characters really.
horror
Again,
part.
now in Resident Evil 4 and 5, certain enemies really were bad enough to where you're like, you know, truly kind of scared to approach them, even for
Yeah,
combat.
I mean, in a weird way, it's horror. I
Like
guess.
in like Resident Evil 4, I was talking about the Iron Maidens, but the Matadors.
Oh, man.
Was that the Wolverine Claw
Yeah,
blind guys?
I think so.
Those guys were awful.
Oh, God. And
when you said Iron Maidens, I thought you were talking about that Matador, but the Iron Maiden is like the regenerator with the spikes
Yes.
on his
I
body.
loved how the Matadors were blind, and
But they were extremely effective at attacking.
You had to be so quiet when going around
Yeah,
them
and
to get out of the tension.
Like they would have a Matador in a room and zombies in your way. You're like, I can't shoot them. My gun makes noise.
Oh, that's so wrong. That room, they trap you in a cage with the Matador, and like the Illuminati or Los Illuminados, the cultists are on the outside of the cage shooting at you with fire
Arrows.
and stuff, while a Matador is literally 3 feet away from you, and you have to shoot off the lock on the cage
Because you're not beating him.
just to get out of the Matador's way so that you can actually concentrate on the cultists and then go back.
Dude,
and
I'd pull out the largest caliber gun I got at that time to get that lock off as soon
I
as
know.
possible.
I pull out a shotgun and just shoot it like 3 times.
But it shouldn't take 3 shots from a shotgun.
It's a huge freaking lock, though, dude.
Yeah,
Honestly, I think in real life it would have actually taken more, but
Maybe.
it's not like you can shoot the cultists through the cage
Well,
because you're in there in
With
like
the Matador.
literally a 10-foot space with a Matador. It's not right.
Oh yeah, I really like this.
About the
This note entry thing. Like
About
talking about
the
cheap
chief-
irons.
being obsessed with that weird
Yeah.
painting we just burned.
Also, a great way to build up a character you have never seen before. It's like, man, I'm glad I won't be facing this guy, asshole. And then, you know. I think Leon sees that same journal.
And another enemy that really got you kind of like in a scared oh my gosh mode was in Revelations with the invisible hunters. Like you're just like backed up in a corner, like you're in the corner, but you're still holding back, and your character's like just kind of walking back in the corner. You're like, you can't get back anymore. You're just like, where are you? Please, no.
Invisible hunters. Wow.
Kind of like Ixter in Kirby's Dream Land. Let's Race.
Yeah.
No, please.
Begging the boss.
Don't kill me.
Yeah.
I think there's like a zombie just hanging out in fire over here around the corner.
Oh, that's another thing that I love how the notes are handled in classic RE games. With stuff like RE 5 and 6, they're kind of like on the back burner. They're not even really important.
I tried.
And in Resident Evil 4, all they do is show you how stupid the villain is for leaving out all the. He basically tells you in the notes right ahead of time.
Hey,
This is going to happen to you in the next room. This is the trap we have set up.
you know what? That's a really good
For
try.
all his power, Sadler's kind of a very stupid man.
Yeah, at least they even bother with notes in RE4. By the time RE6 rolls around, they don't even care.
Yeah.
You just collect capsules that have notes in them, and you can go to the office if you want to read it, you idiot. Like,
Yeah.
It's not that we hate RE4 and 5. In fact, I say they're really good.
No, I love
it's just something's
RE4
been.
is amazing.
It's just like something's been taken away, you know.
Look, I gotta confess, I love Resident Evil 5. Like, it's not the classics. I like Veronica better. You know, I like the classics. But Resident Evil 5 is so fun. I think that game is so freaking fun.
And RE4, in spite of like the huge, just you not getting to see for yourself how Umbrella was finished, they at least had a good story to replace it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Up until
I do believe there
Veronica,
are bullets
it
on your
was
person.
up until Veronica, it was all about the virus, right?
Yeah.
But with Resident Evil 4, them killing off Umbrella, they had to introduce a new threat, some kind of biological weapon. So they introduced Las Plagas, right?
Which I don't have a problem with.
Well, it's just, I don't know.
I never had a problem with Lost Block. I mean,
That was totally offhand.
You better get out of there, buddy.
No.
Oh, actually,
Okay, you got it.
by the way, I don't have my grenade launcher with me, so this is kind of.
This is
Just,
very pointless.
I wonder if I
you're
could
taking-
just go around the desk and shoot like over the desk and them not even.
Well,
Yeah, probably.
yeah, there you go.
Maybe.
Put another one in the wall.
It was a zombie wall.
Who's gonna charge me for the vandalism? Okay.
It was a zombie wall. Don't make fun of him.
What, like right before Marvin, dies, he's gonna like charge me with misdemeanor for like damaging the.
Like, going back to it, Resident Evil 5 went back to the traditional like inventory system of Resident Evil. You get a 3x3 square. You get these 9 spaces to use. You get no more. But the action in the co-op, like the thing was the co-op is kind of what kills it. Having a partner there with you at all times, always having backup, always having a buddy, never being alone, right?
Yeah, I was saying that like it's very difficult to be together and afraid.
Yeah, it just doesn't happen.
I think it can happen. I just think it's extremely difficult. The thing is, you have to limit supplies and also split people up.
Mm-hmm.
You have to split them up a lot.
And yeah, that happened a little bit in both Resident Evil 5 and 6. Like Shiva would have to go over to another building while you work your way down and open up the
So
door.
you're still
for
working together, but you're so separate still. Like that's the only way to really do it, I think.
Yeah, but then it gets to the point where why is it even co-op if you're not doing anything
Because
together?
you're playing together.
Not really.
If you're letting somebody in somewhere else that you need to, then you are playing together. It's going to be like if Resident Evil 2 was Leon and Ada, and you were just on separate things that you cross paths sometimes.
Yeah.
You mean if Resident Evil 4 was Leon and Ada?
Resident Evil 2 is Leon and Ada. Or could be.
Well, nah. Ada's never really around. She shows up, sure.
Bird.
Rose!
Oh god, so annoying. So Claire just looking up and she's running like, no, don't!
You could use the knife on crows.
By the way, that song
you don't have
is
really.
way too intense for just birds.
It's annoying. Now that
Kinda
that
like
is
the
one
bird.
piece of music in this game that totally blows ass, in my opinion.
I thought it was alright.
Is I? No, it sucks. Because SK said so. Just like Stone Cold.
SK says so. Wow.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's the bottom line.
North to south.
Stone Cold SK says so.
Yep.
Empty. Running on.
Yeah, I remember this part.
Bravado.
Like this part always seemed so odd to me. Like it's just this area. It seems like it doesn't fit anywhere. I don't know.
Actually, what is it? The breaker room or
or
the
something.
boiler room? The
Something.
There's a crossbow in that table room.
yeah.
Oh, cool.
Can you at least grab bolts from it?
You can just take another crossbow if you want it.
Wow.
You're just gonna use a herb just to
Which,
grab.
speaking of which, I'm just gonna.
Empty a clip.
Now I can grab both the crossbow and the key item I need. This wheel right
Oh wow,
here.
that had 18.
Yeah.
Five freaking.
5 shots.
Well,
That's,
that was
6
a
shots.
green herb and 6 bullets.
It's too bad about the.
Well, I took some damage from the crows, so I'm just gonna go
that's
with
sort
it.
of even. It's too bad that you couldn't take the ink ribbons.
Well,
You don't need them.
I think I got
There's
it.
ink ribbons in the freaking chest.
Yeah, there's like 4 in the chest.
That's gonna get you for a long time.
Whee!
Whoa! I saw that.
It better. It better get you for a long time.
Yeah, that serpentine formation didn't.
Oh yes.
I have a problem. Like every single time I see that helicopter, I think of the song "Helicopter" by Block Party.
What's that song again?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I was actually just kind of singing over here a second ago.
I think bullets were inside, but it's not like I can grab them, so whatever.
Yeah.
North to south. Empty. Running on.
And I just run past the crows since I'm never gonna come this way
As
again.
if to say, as if to say.
In RE1, Chris could take more bites than Jill and had fewer item stations. Which
I
was
think
awful.
overall, it was way easier playing as Jill. I
The
did not
item
notice
space.
enough of a damage difference between Chris and Jill for the
Look.
lack of item space and not having the lockpick to be worth it at all. It was not worth it.
Yeah, by the way, he would have to have like 2 F8 sprays worth of damage resistance to even be worth it. For that to be fair.
I see.
Because you could carry 2 F8 sprays in the 2 extra item slots. She has way more lasting power than Chris. You gonna get that G launcher?
Don't think I need that right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't need the grenade launcher ammo.
You honestly, you could run with the.
But it's not what I want. It's this. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, one thing I was trying to mention before is that they're very careful to never betray your trust when it comes to
Safe rooms.
safe rooms. Yes. Like anytime you hear that thing, you are safe.
Yep.
And like I know there's probably been like somebody said, hey, how about we just throw a monster in
No.
there? But no, that's not fair.
I'll just put that back in the chest. Nothing unusual on the shelf.
Because you need that relief.
Diamond
Ah,
key.
By
and-
the way, in
Go ahead,
Code
solve this
Veronica, freaking Nosferatu in the Antarctic zone, that was creepy. I always thought just the idea of him running around. Yeah, well, that's him.
Sounded like he was
Actually, this
constipated.
statue kind of reminded me of him, seeing him
Oh
chained
yeah.
up.
Yep.
But another thing regarding the environment, look how weird and gothic this police department looks. Like, who has just like like something like that in their police
You
department?
know, at the
we at
basement
least-
we had a giant like ceramic jar, and other like
Yeah. Well, we at least know that like the chess keys were because of that dude, the chess player guy that you read a note about later on. I forgot what his name was. I think it's Thomas something. But yeah, he was big into chess, so he was like, "Let's design the keys after."
chess pieces.
Yeah, that one. I was thinking about the other 4 keys that Claire uses right now with the cards, the spade.
Oh.
It's like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, that doesn't make sense.
No.
But wait, ink ribbons too.
Can you just put them over the 6 and make it 8? I'm pretty sure it just stacks it on top of them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I get a little like anal
OCD.
retentive.
I was about to say anal retentive. Is that the word you're looking for?
Anal retentive.
I'm about to meet Marvin, so I'm just gonna put him down
There you
right
go.
quick. Cause
Hopefully not with a grenade. launcher.
no, he starts right in your face. You have to have something to kill him in one shot, or else he's gonna get you.
One way or another, he's gonna find you. He's gonna get you, get you, get you.
Get you.
Get you.
I really
The
hate
way
the way
she
Blondie
sings.
sings in that song. I hate it. Let's see. Okay, back this way.
Okay, you try to find Marvin. This library is creepy.
Yeah, you know what? We keep going, or I keep taking this conversation back to like the more modern Resident Evils.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like you notice, like it's so many different things that make it so different. Like all the like set pieces in Resident Evil 4 and things you have to do, like outrun a boulder, outrun a giant statue, like lasso
Yeah.
onto a giant fish and harpoon it.
This action movie
Like
stuff.
nothing like that happens in the classic ones. Like there's no giant anything in this game
Yeah.
other than
You play in one-man army against these gigantic monsters that
right,
would.
and that's not scary.
Well, that
You
and
can't tell me after that minecart ride where Leon just barely jumped out of the cart and like over this huge gaping chasm and barely like with one hand to this plank of wood. You can't tell me after he got up he was like, I'm not doing this shit anymore.
I'm done. I quit. I freaking quit.
But no, he doesn't even take the time to breathe, and he goes straight to outrunning the giant Salazar statue, and then running upstairs trying to chase after Salazar with freaking cultists, nipping at his heels, and flaming barrels coming down the stairs. And he gets no breather. It's like, this just became literally impossible.
Ooh. Oh, that's a free kill.
Except this dude's right in my grill.
Oh, there you go.
Super.
Good.
And that, sir, is how you kill 4 zombies with 2 grenade launchers.
There's still one zombie left.
Yeah, he's on the other side, I know.
But yeah, you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because basically by Resident Evil 4, Leon's an action hero.
Yeah, and I mean, like, what about that puzzle room where you're jumping from the different levels from the Salazar thing, where he's like, it's like,
Oh, good
Oh, there
lord.
it is.
hi.
There's
That's what it.
many of them.
You didn't hear it.
What?
What?
No.
Well,
That was BS.
Yeah,
And
that
now you're
was.
taking another hit. Just take it. Just take it. There it is. That's right. You like.
Oh,
what
yeah.
the hell?
Whoa! Wombo combo!
Oh man, you gotta.
Yeah, I got raped right there.
Oh man.
Okay, you know what? I can finish him off with the gun.
They just did the. Oh.
Was that it?
That's not it.
God, there were 6
No,
damn
no.
zombies in this one little room. I totally forgot
Yeah,
about that.
they did it when SK knocked him down.
Oh god, I missed it.
Yeah.
That's actually not what I wanted, but whatever. I could swear there
Like
was
the biggest like set piece in this game is when you're fighting William
Yeah, that's what I'm
Birkins
looking
in the
for.
train at the end.
The plastic.
When he's like so big, he takes up the inside, the
I
entire
kind of thought
inside
they
of the
ran
car.
out of ideas when they created that final form of
Birkins.
Yeah, but whatever, you know.
A giant tentacle monster just
He looks like a big, like,
pile.
piece of spam with a head and tentacles.
I thought he looked like just a pile of garbage.
Yeah, pretty much. But I liked the idea overall, though. Just
Yeah, but that was like the bar. That was like Resident Evil 4's minimum bar.
Do you think, like, Marvin blew off that zombie's head
Maybe.
at some point?
maybe he did.
Somebody did.
Hey, are you okay? Nope, I'm a zombie now.
Wow.
He deserved to be put out of his misery quick and clean. That poor man.
Quick and clean.
Well, it was quick, but it was not clean.
That was
Okay.
so messy.
No, well, he didn't feel a thing.
Well, he's already dead.
Well, he was already a zombie. I think that's what kind of sucks.
Well, then I
about-
guess he doesn't really care if he had his arm or his head.
Blown clean off. Yeah.
Yeah, clean off. That's what I meant. I'm glad you understand me.
Into giblets.
Giblets.
Giblets?
Giblets.
Giblets?
Giblets.
What's with the party hats?
Oh, well, didn't you know this
Leon's
note right
name.
here talks about
Oh.
the guys were celebrating like
Leon's.
Leon's first day.
Did they actually do that? Wait, was there a pair of glasses with a fake nose attached to it?
Yeah.
A Groucho Marx glass.
What?
Yeah, there it
Hey!
is. All right.
Groucho.
Groucho Marx. Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Here's the question though: wasn't like crap going down at least for a full 10 days around here?
No.
Well, maybe they wanted it, like, they knew they were, like, something bad was really going on. They just wanted to try to lighten the mood, if not for just a second.
Yeah, but people are becoming. Never mind.
No, I'm pretty.
Party! Woo! Bzzz.
They had to have written this like a long time ago, like
Party
when they
and
first
back in
realized that
Santa.
Leon was hired, which could have been as long as a month before he actually finally transferred over here. Let's go open the last room with the diamond key.
Right.
Actually, let's go get a crossbow. I might want that actually because there's lots of zombies in this next room.
Man.
Oh.
Maybe.
Golly, you got wombo comboed so bad.
Yeah. Just had to take it.
What
I'm
is that
definitely not using that film.
What's that with 36?
Do what?
What's that item that you have that has 36?
Crossbow bolts.
Oh. Okay.
So he's got plenty of crossbow bolts. Was it only Veronica where you could put all your bolts into the bow?
Because it typically took like 12 of them to kill a zombie, but the thing was it acted so fast, it
Yeah, you
almost
could
made
just-
it worth it.
And what was great, like the explosive bolts, you could shoot almost just as fast. So that was the absolute maximum damage you
Oh
could
dude, that
possibly
was
put
the
out.
only way to get past the daggum bandersnatches.
Dude, alright. From the office
Here they come.
to, aw. It's like you can all. Oh! Whoa!
Wow.
And they all died too. That was
They all
awesome.
died.
Come on, that was awesome.
It was. What's in the back of their shirts? A and B?
RPD. I think.
It's
RPD?
RPD. It's just a.
Or maybe it's like a jail shirt that you have to wear when you're incarcerated, like for a minor felony at the police station. So.
Oh, you gotta wear a shirt that says you love the RPD.
Yeah.
Oh, you love the RPD, don't you?
No!
Yes, you did. You're wearing the shirt, aren't you?
Shut up!
Shut up, man.
How many bolts can you put in the.
18, just 18 at a time.
Oh.
So of course that's 6 shots.
I never noticed it shot 3 bolts at a time.
I think you just didn't remember.
Maybe.
Right around the corner. Had to look cool, manually reloading. Whoops. That takes care of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I did totally forget exactly what room you have to be in and when for the lickers to come through. So
Just break right through the window. They're like, "Hi,
Hey girl, hey.
hey girl, hi."
Eagle stone. Oh fuck!
It's right there.
Right that on that one. Why do you need the cord? Oh yeah.
you can use it to take down the shutters, which like keeps 4 zombies from appearing in that hall. But honestly, you don't even really need to go back there, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
There's red herb.
Notice how in this room, right on the other side, the window isn't broken.
But there
Yeah,
is
it is.
However, that liquor
Yeah,
is
it
there.
is.
Oh, yeah, it sure
It's
is.
completely broken. That is the next room.
Yeah, it is. And it's broken. So
Is that crossbow bolts or is that?
it's like,
That was
yeah,
like
that-
a handgun. Good old 9mm.
I could swear at one time I played once where they broke through the window on in both rooms, and I'm like, is there like a middle room I'm not aware of that's like 2 feet wide?
yes.
Of course.
That must be like the bad boy closet. Like you just have to sit there and know that people on either one-way mirror, on either side of you are looking right at you, watching you, judging you.
Private eyes. Private eyes are watching you.
So we just gotta find that one more half of that, like the other half of that bluestone, and done.
Yep.
Okay, actually this is a good time to quit right here, so yeah, see you in part 3.
Part 3.
Part 3.